Hello everybody and welcome to Jumputi Heroes. My name is Scarface King. We have the Naruto side B banner. I wasn't sure if I was going to pull on it. At this point I'm just kind of like, fuck it. Might as well. And then I'm going to have to spend for Annie no matter what. The only way there's an issue for me is if Anniversary is not like immediately after Naruto. Because it's very possible, with the Anniversary being the 28th of March, that after the Naruto event, which is supposed to end around the 15th, it's very possible that they will do another one of those new hero banners that go on for 1 week. If they do that, then fuck. Still gotta spend more. I don't know. It depends what the banner is, I guess. But obviously, Naruto side B, I said before I wanted to pull for Neji. Really, all three are lovely. Naruto dupes even would not be that bad, though I don't want too many of them. I would rather have some other new characters. And this is really probably the last opportunity I'm going to get to talk about the Annie stuff before we know what the Annie stuff is. Let me just turn that down a little bit. So the reason that's like a thing I wanted to do is because I didn't really actually get the opportunity for the anniversary of Ore Collection. I didn't really get the opportunity to talk about what I thought the anniversary would be. Or did I? Not really, I don't think. With this, the way they've laid it out, I think what the anniversary is going to look like is going to be something along the lines of, we're not getting a story event per se. Oh, for fuck's sake. Which one's rubies? Oh, not that one. Box space. I'm gonna need it for the anniversary anyway, so fuck it. What is 300? Woo! I hope I didn't need 4,250. That would be problematic. I would have to go and get more. Do I need 4,250? Fucking do, don't I? Oh no, okay. So yeah, we'll jump into the first one, we'll see what's what. But yeah, for Anniversary, I'm kind of expecting maybe one new series. I'm thinking it might be Slam Dunk. But I think the reason we haven't had certain series really get pushed into the spotlight too much, like, another great multi, hey! I think the reason why series like Slam Dunk and Death Note and series like that haven't been featured very heavily. Well, Slam Dunk hasn't been featured at all, but some series haven't featured that heavily. It's because they're kind of short, and you know, they're super popular, but you kind of might lose those fans if there's no chance of new content being added from those series. You know, I do wonder that. Like for instance, once you've got like, I don't know, 6 Death Note characters, there's not really many places to go in terms of good content, you know? I don't know if everyone would agree with that necessarily. Fuck! But yeah, I do wonder for the anniversary whether we will see Slam Dunk. We'll see it eventually, it'll get its own story event and stuff. You can do quite a lot with Slam Dunk even though it's quite short, because there's like, you know, so many enemy teams that like have iconic characters and stuff. Yeah, you can do a fair amount with it. I do wonder, I think for Anniversary, I did a whole video on this, like an hour-long me rambling video on this, but it was too long, so I don't know if I'm going to upload that or not. But I kind of just keep talking. I just keep talking. I won't stop. It's a load of nonsense. I would say the characters that stand out to me from that video, that's how I figured it out. Kenshin Himura stands out to me as a character that we could potentially see. Sakuragi stands out as a character we could potentially see. I'm talking about potential limiteds here. And then, like I said, Jotaro in that, but I can't really see Jotaro happening outside of a Part 3 story event, which I'm convinced will happen. But I think the event is going to be an ensemble, and it's going to be quite similar to the Ori Collection anniversary, where it was just like tons of campaigns, tons of events. They literally just keep throwing them at us. Oh my word! Well, we got Gaara, so that's good. Hey, speak of the devil, Kenshin. Not a bad dude to have, because he's, you know, he's a pretty decent support for his attack boost. Yeah. Gaara, yeah, another dude. Okay. And Kenta Hirano, aka Wingman. That was a weird multi, man. That was a weird multi. Okay. So we got Gaara. Okay, what does he do? Damage plus additional damage to weakening plus, is that 1,000 fixed damage? That's okay. I find typically damage plus damage to weaken enemies is it's a little bit of a pain in the ass to set up. If he was on a yellow team, that would be good. I could use him with Toki. I'm not sure who I've got that can do it for green. I don't think I've got anyone. I might have like one or two. His passive reduces curse on himself for 2 turns. And I can't really read the rest properly, but it's damage reduction. Damage reduction is always good. Now this is interesting. So green ultimate attack damage up 25% for 3 turns, and green damage reduction 1,160 for 3 turns, and that's a level 1. He also gets additional damage down there. Yo, Gaara's pretty good, you know. Gaara's pretty tasty. Okay, alright. I'm not too mad. Yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, for the anniversary, I think they will... If there's loads of events that they've alluded to that have had stuff in the files that have never come out, and I just wonder whether for the anniversary that's going to be the opportunity to do it. Like, obviously you want some fan favourites, it's all about that money, and I think the costumes will be key. I think costumes will be key to that. They will add costumes that will bring the fans in for series like One Piece, Dragon Ball, Naruto, Yu Yu Hakusho, all the series that have had events, you know. And I do think with those costumes, they will also do special gacha. They will do like Naruto gacha, and it will have like a bunch of Naruto units in it. Bleach gacha, you know. Bring those back, because you've got to remember that these anniversaries aren't just for the veterans, they're also to bring in new players, and the new players are going to want to pull the, like, you know, they're going to want the opportunity to pull the new, I don't know, Yoroichi not in the normal gacha, or Shikamaru not in the normal gacha. So I think we'll see that, but I'm hoping we get a couple of like really interesting limiteds. I can't really think of who it'd be. Kenshin Nomura, like I said, really stands out to me, so maybe him. Just the one, and it's Lee. No, like, I like Lee, don't get me wrong, but I really want Neji. This is kind of annoying. If we go to 3 and we don't get him, we don't get him. That's just how it is. Or a 5, I should say. It's a 5. Christ. But yeah, my basic thoughts are, I don't think there will be a concrete like story event. I think there will just be a ton of events, like a plethora of events for us to just go through. And I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited for Annie. Characters I'm hoping to see pop up. Obviously Kenshin Himura. Obviously, anything from Katekyo Hitman Reborn. Anything from Kinnikuman, I would very much appreciate. I don't know. Some new series, please. Some new series. Like, some stuff looking back, obviously. You can do some 80s and 90s stuff, and some 60s and 70s stuff. But maybe some 2000s, 2010s stuff as well. There's still quite a lot of untapped potential there. My mind instantly goes to Siren, just because I read it recently. You could also say, what's like new and hot? Act Age, people love that. I don't know. There's quite a few like recent series. I don't know. Let's favourite Rock Lee. He's red. My red team is very strong. So, and he does. Is he a tank? He's a tank that does damage based on HP, and does he weaken himself, or does he remove? I don't know. I can't read. Don't ask me, mate. Don't ask me. Red and green, attack down, removal. That's pretty nice. And for 2 turns, boost the attack of everybody by 32%. That's pretty good. If you get him up to 8, that's 36% attack boost for everybody, and removes attack down for red and green. That's nice. That's really nice, man. Passive is damage reduction and ultimate attack damage up for himself, I think. So, did I favourite him? I didn't. Yeah. All in all, not bad. All in all, not bad. We're gonna go into the last multi. Fingers crossed for Neji, but hopes not too high. Oh, just like that. Oh, well, how do you do? Guess we're getting a 5-star, guys. Haha. Just the one, please. Fuck. Okay, well. See, it's the curse of the commentator saying I wanted Neji was a mistake. I think we can all agree on that. But yeah, bottom line for Annie, what I hope for, lots and lots of goodies, lots of events with lots of different characters from different series. I don't want any one series getting too much love, you know. Dragon Ball had its own event, doesn't need lots of love. One Piece had its own event, doesn't need lots of love, that sort of thing, you know. And yeah, just in general, I would like community goals. I want some community goals. That'll get people hyped up. I want some kind of new difficult stage for us to do. If they bring back an old event and make a character obtainable, like maybe bring back Battle Rush with Seto Kaiba, and make him obtainable, or one of the Unity battles. I want a cool new character in the tower for anniversary. What else do I want? I want a lot of shit. I would like a number of gacha to pull on, you know. Give us some. See, here's the thing: if they do, let's say, like, because they've done 24-hour gacha before. If they did like a few 24-hour gacha, and it's like 24 hours of Naruto, and it was like all the Naruto units were pickup units, but let's say you had a chance to pull Sage Mode and one-tail Naruto. Like, at the end of the day, that's worth pulling on. That is so worth pulling on. The One Piece one, same thing, and you can have Whitebeard Gear 4 and Gear 2 in there. Dragon Ball, same thing. Yu Yu Hakusho, same thing. They could do those to like kind of bait people in. You know, new players, but also old players who missed out on certain units. This is a good opportunity. Obviously, you know, don't want to get too ahead of myself, but this is just kind of how I would do it, you know? Give Kenshin his dupe. I'm trying to think if there's anyone worth jewels from this little. Well, I say Gara or Lee. Is either of them worth dupes? I don't know. What jewels? They're worth the dupe. Wingman's on 8. You know what's going on with additional damage? Kind of the -1 cooldown. Don't get anything special from that dupe, sadly. That's fine. What else we got? You know, one box is. I got a lot of characters in here. It's kind of awesome. Obviously, the game gets to a certain point where realistically you're not going to use all of these. Some of them are very good for very specific things that they will see use. Like Naruto will go in like every team as a support slot. But in terms of as a front line, he's very good for certain stages. And it's the same with a lot of these characters. The only thing is the 99 luck characters, you're only really doing it for the bonuses at a certain point. Like, a lot of them are not great, so I don't know. Yeah, Rock Lee. Did I favourite him and unfavourite him? For fuck's sake. Okay. With Gara, I got three. Yo. So 6, 7, 8, 9. I might feed him a jewel to get him up to 10. I don't. Or yeah, 10. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Don't get me wrong. I like Gara and I like Rock Lee, but Neji's fucking awesome, and you know, doesn't get quite as much credit as he deserves. Got killed off, and you know, people were more concerned with other things, so they're just like, ah, fuck it. Didn't quite his death didn't quite have the same impact as say Asuma Sensei, because that was like the epitome of focus of the story at that point, you know, like, and then that gave Shikamaru a revenge arc, and I mean that shit was awesome, you know, and then you find out about Lay's got a kid, but it's like he's dead. Oh, that's brutal. He's got a kid in the way. He's not going to be there for his kid. Tugs at your heartstrings, you know. Absolute savagery. Let's have a look. See, I got a lot of books, but I wish I had more of these like really nice ones, the really expensive ones. Another thing I'd quite like for the anniversary, I would like some quality of life updates. So just some small ones, just to like, you know, make things a little bit easier. Like, one example is, I mean, you might have seen it in my box or in my Gacha page. Just the sheer amount of those fucking daily. Oh, I don't know where my phone is. I can't turn this off. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm recording at like early in the morning before I go to work, so that was. Oh yeah, I've got Gon as well, and Deidara. I should awaken them as well. Okay. Good opportunity to carry on talking. So yeah, basically, what the fuck was I saying? The fucking alarm just like reset my brain. We're talking about anniversary. I was talking about, okay, yeah, these stupid fucking tickets that you get every day, and you can only do them one by one. Just please stop. Either add some cool shit to this, add like the good 6-star books and the really good 6-star books to those, and give me a chance of getting something good, or give me a multi-summon option. Because I never feel inclined to do this shit. Let's actually do it. Can I do a friend point multi? Because I want to get Gokudera dupes. Oh, you can't do it without a thing. Fuck. Yeah, I got Gon from the free 5-star ticket for the Naruto event, which I thought was pretty cool because he sees a lot of use in tower. I'll probably make some room to fit him in one of my teams. I still don't really know what I'm doing with my tower team. I'm just kind of, you know, trying to make it work. And then you come up against somebody with with like fucking 4 ungodly limited characters, and they just shit all over you. Fucking the amount of times I've come up against Whitebeard and had type advantage, and he's still just fisted me. And so, same with Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Pain in my ass. Anyway, yeah, for anniversary, another thing I want to see, which is, you know, some people might say it will almost definitely happen. I would say that. I want to see a Unity battle. I want to see a Unity battle similar to the Golden Bomber one, but I don't want it to be similar in the sense that it's going to be around a real life band or whatever. I don't care about that shit so much. I want it to be as generous and as easy for everybody. Because an anniversary, you know, you can add some hard and challenging content, and I hope they do that. But with something like Unity Battle, it would be better for everybody if they made that particular Unity Battle easy for everyone. Just keep clearing it, get loads of goodies. It keeps people on your app playing. It stops them from being frustrated when they're a new player. And all in all, I think it's a nice way to give out goodies during the Annie, because you can give out a ton for like logins and campaigns and shit. But maybe there is an element of like, well, you know, don't just want to fucking give tons away for free because everyone's just going to re-roll for it and shit like that. So if you have an event that's pretty easy but still requires time to do, then obviously people are going to have to at least try a little bit and to get their goodies. So I don't know. Just some thoughts. I didn't get enough dupes of Datara before he left. He's coming back, but still. So yeah, I've got a load of Naruto events and shit to do. I've also got to go to work. Oh boy. But I hope you guys enjoyed. And in terms of more videos, there'll be more videos coming. We have some things we're working on. It's just getting them out, man. Recording them and shit when you got loads of stuff going on. It's not easy. Once Terry's done with uni, hopefully there'll be a bit of refocus. We'll be able to try and figure some shit out. But until then, yeah, it'll be kind of sporadic. But we do have one of our little mini, well, not mini, one of our little podcasts in the room with Trafalgar Law things. That's like an hour and something long. So you have that to look forward to once I can actually edit it, because it'll take me like a day to download it. And yeah, more stuff coming. See you guys next time.